You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Beerus, the god of destruction. Make sure you subscribe to UnrealEntGaming and push the like button for me, or else I'll Hakai you from existence.
Oh, and do make sure to watch the entire video all the way through. And to follow UnrealEntGaming on both Instagram and Twitter.
Whis, enough. On to the video.
As the fate of planet Sadala now hangs in the balance by having Merno be the one to threaten the Saiyans in having to wipe out the totality of their existence, the Universe 6 Saiyans Cabba, Kefla, and Kefla didn't really stand much of a chance in going toe-to-toe against Merno, as seen on the previous manga chapter video, with Merno nearly annihilating Cabba and forcing Kefla and Kefla to fuse. The ultimate question going forward is how exactly is Kefla going to be a difference maker in this fight against Merno, and will she be able to provide something of any sort of substance in being able to take Merno down, or is Merno simply going to follow through by wiping out Cabba and Kefla along with the entirety of planet Sadala by the end? Now, before we dive any further into this video, if you are new to the channel and of course have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related and want to be kept up to date with everything in regards to Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball Super manga, and everything involving the Dragon Ball IP, then I do encourage you guys to go on over and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single video on this channel, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys are simply stoked, ready, and excited to see what the future holds in regards to the Dragon Ball franchise. And with all that being said, I want to thank you all so much for your support, and let's dive straight into the video. As our story kicks off with Merno having to stare Kefla down, with Kefla having to intervene in saving Cabba, Kefla further went along to address Merno by telling him, if you think you can waltz your way onto our planet expecting not to get punched in the face, then you have another thing coming, ugly. Now you'll be dealing with me, and you won't be leaving in one piece either, with Merno responding, how strange, they wield the earrings of the Kaioshin. But of course, another reason why the multiverse needs to be restarted. You couldn't have gotten those all on your own, and just what exactly do you expect to do with power like that? Maybe this could be worth my time after all, with Kefla responding, we are going to stomp your face in for threatening to destroy our home, and once we're done walking all over you, we're going to blow you away, until there is not a single trace of you remaining. We're not scared of you, as Merno responds, oh, I'm sorry, are you talking to me? You really think you're going to stomp me out? You? Me? I must have scrambled your brains before fusing. Ha! You idiots are even more entertaining than those fools from the 7th. With Kefla then having to turn towards Cabba by telling him, Cabba, listen to me. Things are about to get serious here. I'm going to heal you. Once you recover, I need you to go and warn King Sadala and get as many other Saiyans to join us in this fight as you can. You hear me? We can't risk losing to him. If possible, we need to get in contact with Lord Champa as well. Don't botch this one up. We'll do what we can, says Kefla, as she then went on to stick her arm out, but see to it that the others know about what's going on here. We'll hold our own, but make sure the word gets out, with Cabba having to respond, but Kefla, you might need my help here. You can't just fight him alone. He's too strong. As Kefla responds, we didn't train with Vados for nothing, did we? Just leave it to me. Go and deliver the message to everyone. At least now we'll give him what he wants. Now go! Alright, blow dryer, says Kefla. Let's do this. You want to see who the strongest is? Well, you're looking at her. Whatever it was you came here for, I got it for you right here. As Kefla went on to transform into Super Saiyan, that's when Merno went along to acknowledge this by responding, impressive, Saiyan woman. Green hair. What's with all you Saiyans and your fancy hair colors? Black, yellow, red, blue, green. It's all the same to me. You're all annoying, but this could prove to be quite entertaining for me. Maybe you do have the power I've been looking for here. Good. I want you to show me everything. And that's exactly what Kefla does, because as she went on to charge on in, she went on to then tell Merno, then stand right where you are. And as we only then get to see how Cabba finally takes off, he then went on to add, damn it, we need time. I have to get to everyone as fast as I can. Please don't die, Kefla. You're our last hope. If only Master Vegeta was here. This angel kept bringing up the 7th universe. Could this mean that he was already there? I hope you're still with us, Master Vegeta. I promise that I won't let you down. As all the while with Kefla shown attacking Merno, with Merno really not batting an eye and taking her serious, he then went on to add, you're not half bad, mortal woman. I see you're fighting using aggression as your main source of motivation, but your attacks hardly even tickle me. It's useless. Could you be pushed into going even higher than this? Surely you'd have to if you want to live, don't you? Or maybe you simply can't do it. And this pisses off Kefla because she went on to charge up a blast by telling Merno, your mouth is pissing me off. As she went along to fire this blast directly at Merno, Merno ended up countering this by creating a wormhole by telling her, then do something about it that's more effective. And as an end result, he ends up reversing Kefla's attack by telling her, I believe this belongs to you. And Kefla is dumbfounded because what Merno did was he ended up redirecting her blast right back at her. Kefla quickly managed to dodge the attack by having to say to herself, I have to stay on my toes when attacking him using energy blasts, because she knew exactly what was coming. And as she then went on to redirect the blast right back at Merno, she then quickly followed up by telling him, nah, this one belongs to you. And as the blast then went on to make full contact with Merno, Kefla then went on to ask, now where is he? I can't sense him since he's an angel, or whatever he claims to be. He's probably waiting to pick his spots, and that's exactly what Merno does, because through the dust cloud, Merno is shown having to charge right at Kefla by winding his fist back and telling her, what a letdown. I gave you the chance to show me something worth my time, and all you did was fire an energy attack at me? Let me show you how it's properly done. So Merno now is taking initiative and being the one that's taking the lead in this fight, because as he went on to attack Kefla, he proceeded to then beat Kefla up by telling her, all that talk of beating me up, but all I see is you getting beaten on. What happened? Are you not confident in your ability to win anymore? Go on, Fusion, show me what you can do. Aren't you the last defender of this planet? If you fall, then this planet falls, correct? Well, your odds aren't looking so good, are they? As he went along to punch Kefla away, he then continues, the so-called strongest in Universe 6. Who put their stamp of approval on that one? You? And with Kefla shown flying into the distance, Merno went along to stop her by commenting, oh no, I'm not done. Come back. As he went along to freeze her body in place, by using gravity manipulation, he was able to reel Kefla back in as he went along to then tell her, I am going to punish you into submission. If you don't act to defend yourself now, then you can kiss everything goodbye. And as Merno goes on to punch Kefla in the face once again, he then followed up by telling her, I am going to enjoy hearing your bones crack under the pressure. Foolish Saiyan, I could crush you in my sleep. I'm seeking power and knowledge from my original body, and all you've given me was disappointment. And with Kefla being sent flying back, she then went on to acknowledge the situation by saying to herself, I can't move. He'll kill me if this continues. I have to do something to break free from his vice grip. And with Merno shown pulling Kefla back once more, she then went on to continue, wait, of course. I still have the new move that Kale's learned, but I've never attempted it before. I have no other choice, and with Kefla getting ever so closer, eventually enough right before Merno winded up punching her again, Kefla seems to be formulating a blast that's inside of her mouth as Merno went along to tell her, and just what do you think you're— But right before he finishes, Kefla unleashed a massive energy blast from her mouth and having to break free from his vice grip, which essentially enough was the opening that Kefla was looking for. As she went on to hit the ground, she then went on to further comment, that was a close one. I nearly lost control for a second. If I am to beat this clown, I'm going to need to take things to a higher level. It's the only chance I really have. Look at him. He took that blast head on and he barely has a reaction going. This isn't looking very good for me right now, but I have to figure something out. And with Merno having to be shown through the smoke staring right back down to Kefla, he then went on to tell her, well, that was certainly unexpected, but you still proved nothing to me other than having a few unique tricks up your sleeve. That won't save you, but thanks for showing me. The Berserker Cannon, was it? It's what I remember that Saiyan Kale used. At least that's what I remember from watching you idiots train. a move that will certainly be useful for me later, with Kefla responding, "So is that why you're here? To steal our moves and apply that to your original body? How cheap." But that's not the only trick we have up our sleeve. Little do you know, we have much more to show you, as unbeknownst to Kefla, there is a portal that opened up behind her as Merno went on to reply, "Then stop wasting my time and show me what you're hiding." Before having to completely step out and kicking Kefla in the face, he then went on to tell her, "The longer you take, the harder I'm going to hit you. Make this quick, mortal. I have plans that go beyond kicking you around this rock." And as he then went on to grab Kefla by the face and slamming her down on the ground, he then continues, "If this is all you can do, then this is a waste of my time. Once I'm done here, the god of destruction Cabba is next. And since my sister Vados is with him, she will also fall." As he then went on to lift Kefla up, Merno then went on to add, "You have given me all I needed. You are not like the warriors from the 7th universe. Your only defense was blasting me with a desperate attack. This fight no longer matters. Away with you, mortal trash." And as Kefla is shown hitting the ground and skidding down on the floor, Merno then proceeded to slowly walk up to Kefla by telling her, "You will always be remembered as the one responsible for the death of your entire race here. I've taken what I can get from you without you even knowing. And unless there is more, we're finished. Look at you, squirming for survival. This is where you die. Now how to end you? Should I beat you to death or blow you into outer space? Decisions, decisions." As only then, the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of Merno vs. Universe 6 fan manga special then comes to a close. Now, it would only now appear that Kefla is in big trouble, and Merno is trying to drag out everything he can out of her, as of course we are currently working on the next manga chapter, which should be available on the channel as soon as we end up meeting our like goal, which of course our like goal for this video is going to be 7,000 likes, so be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys want to see what happens next, only because Merno's not playing around. He thinks that this is the pinnacle of Kefla's power and that there's nothing more that she can offer. So, as an end result, if she doesn't do something to save her behind now, then he will follow through by destroying her and then later destroying the planet before making his way to Cabba. So I want to get your thoughts on Kefla's initial plan by sending Cabba out to inform the rest of the Saiyans, by informing King Sadala, by letting everyone else know that there is a battle being currently waged right now that's going to decide the fate of the planet. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen, and I can't wait to show you guys how Merno is going to set everything up, because currently right now he is gathering all of the information and power needed subconsciously without Kefla even knowing. That's going to go towards fueling his original body, but the question here is, will Kefla be able to push the envelope even higher, or is this going to be the end of her? So again, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you all so much for your time. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, everybody, and have a great day. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you exit the video, if you guys are unaware, follow me on my secondary channels, which are also used to discuss and talk about all kinds of different subjects and topics, including gaming and live streams, beginning with Unreal Network, which is a channel dedicated in discussing all kinds of movies, breakdowns, current events, scary stories, theories, and more. So if you are someone who is into the entertainment world, then that's the channel for you. So head on over and subscribe over on Unreal Network, which up next is Unreal Vlogs, where I bring you guys a little closer into my life in taking you behind the scenes with vlogging content, parody videos, reactions, motivational videos, uplifting videos, and more. So if you want to get to know me on more of a personal level, then that's the channel for you. Hit that subscribe button to always be in the loop with Unreal Vlogs. And lastly, my gaming channel, Unreal Royale, where on that channel we dive more into the world of gaming, ranging from all different kinds of video games, from Dragon Ball to Resident Evil to Grand Theft Auto, Halo, Gears of War, Minecraft, all kinds of horror games, shooters, RPGs, and more, including live streams. So if you're a gamer and are into the gaming world, then smash that subscribe button over at Unreal Royale and experience the ride with me. I want to thank you all so much for your time. Thank you all so very much for your support, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you in the next video.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead!
Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza,
Oh.
prepare to die!
UnrealEntGaming! But once you get video, all lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan! This is my moment! I'm a part of his notification squad! Universe 7 can have all the fun! I just want the food!
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video! Show some love for the best community on YouTube!
Kakarot!